Picture this, it's 2019, the peak of the Battle Royale genre. Fortnite has already cemented itself as a global phenomenon, and Warzone is just right around the corner, gearing up to change the landscape once again. In the middle of it all, Apex Legends drops out of nowhere and takes the gaming world by storm. It blends the fast-paced chaos of battle royales with the tactical depth of a hero shooter, creating a game that feels fresh, fluid, and incredibly satisfying to play. For a while, it seemed like a perfect mix. Then came microtransactions. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not some skin-hating purist. I get the appeal of customization, of showing off that rare cosmetic that makes you stand out. But when gambling becomes the primary way to obtain skins, that's when we have a problem. Other games like CSGO manage to counterbalance this issue with the Steam Marketplace, whether players can at least buy and sell their items, making the investment somewhat worthwhile. There's an undeniable thrill of opening cases, chasing that dream of pulling a high-tier skin, or if you're lucky, a knife.
Eller snarare bättre än att KNIV! Jag får, oh my god! Jag kom in! Någonting bro! Åh, en pilska gambit! Oh my god! Blue Sting! Min kuk är så hård!
It's addicting, dangerously so, but at least there's an economy behind it. Apex, on the other hand, nothing. You have a 1 in 500 chance to pull an heirloom, with a guaranteed drop after 500 packs. That means if you want one, you're looking at spending around $500 on the one virtual item. And sure, I get why heirlooms are desirable. They're well animated, flashy, and exclusive. But then Respawn takes it a step farther. Instead of creating new, exciting content, they start reskinning old skins, changing nothing but the color, and selling them at the same outrageous price. Imagine if Valorant took a weapon bundle, stripped out all of the recolors, and sold each variant separately as if they were brand new. It's exactly what Apex is doing, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. From players purchasing Apex coins and never receiving them to full-blown lawsuits over their business practices. Apex has been doing all of this and has all of the warning signs of this game, and the writing is literally on the wall. And let's not forget who is behind this all. EA, a publisher with a long, disgusting history of exploiting players. Yet despite knowing this, we continue to line their pockets with our hard-earned money. We buy their overpriced skins, grind through their artificially stretched out battle passes, and put up with their increasingly anti-consumer practices. Or what do they do in return? They keep pushing the limits of how much they can squeeze out of us. Let's take a trip down memory lane. Star Wars Battlefront 2, a game that could have been one of the greatest multiplayer Star Wars experiences ever made, completely ruined by predatory microtransactions. Players were essentially forced to spend money just to stay competitive, locked behind a pay-to-win model so bad that it sparked international backlash. EA tried to cover it up with their infamous pride and accomplishment statement, but the damage was already done. And the community outright revolted. EA backpedaled, but not because they cared, because they were caught. And now, they're pulling the same scummy tactics with Apex, but this time players just accept it. Worse yet, they're using Titanfall, the game Apex was born from, as bait to lure players into spending more money. Titanfall fans have been begging for a third game for years, but instead of delivering, EA and Respawn have used stretched out empty promises of Titanfall 3 just to sell a Titanfall themed skin line in Apex. They know how badly people want this game, so they dangle nostalgia in front of us while putting zero effort into actually reviving the franchise. They even let out Titanfall 2 rot with broken servers left unchecked for years, while pumping out more expensive cosmetics for Apex. It's a backstab of the highest order, milking the love of the Titanfall fans while actively refusing to give them what they want. At what point do we say enough is enough? Apex had potential. It still has potential. But under EA's control, it's become nothing more than a predatory cash grab disguised as a live service game. So I'll say it plainly. Apex Legends, it needs some serious help, or at the very least, the community needs to wake up and stop feeding this machine before it's too late.